What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bryce and Al with the Real Squad, and we are here to do a quick review for Joker FOLIE A DEUX, or Joker 2
Dua.
See, my man's got it. This is directed by Todd Phillips. He has returned because Joker 1 made $1 billion. The studio was like, hey, get back here, or we're going to give it to somebody else to do it. And sure enough, he pulled up and gave us Joker 2. This is starring Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, and it pretty much follows Arthur Fleck after the consequences of the first movie. He is in jail, Arkham Asylum, and the movie pretty much bounces back from Arkham and his trial and him just, dealing with the consequences. First thing first, Todd Phillips is a amazing director. It still has that same look and feel from the first Joker that transferred over amazingly. I think he shot this digitally. Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck, the Joker. Just phenomenal, bro. Like, I mean, damn. Yeah. Like he got that character.
He definitely dived right into it.
He got right, even down to like the body frame. Because I've seen him after the movie, and I think he's done some other things. Oh, he did that Beau is Afraid movie. And he was regular size. You know what I'm saying? Not hella skinny and weird looking. But he fully dives back into that character, and it's super believable. Yeah. And I also got to shout out Lady Gaga. She is portraying Harley Quinn. Even though we don't dive too deep into the Harley Quinn story, I liked how she looked as Harley Quinn and what she brought to the table. Obviously, people are back and forth over, is it a musical? Is it not a musical? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a musical. It has a decent amount of musical numbers, but as far as everybody like stopping with say if they did a musical in the courtroom, only Joker is really into the music. Like there's nobody else like the audience isn't dancing and stuff like that, and everybody ain't choreographed to be doing dance moves and jumping and doing flips and shit. So it's not like that. Right. But it's more so like, they'll break out into a musical number, him and her, every now and then. And I feel like that's probably one of the main reasons why she might have got the role, because she can actually sing. The singing was pretty good as far as that, but pretty good. You know how it goes with these musicals. They are really like a hit and miss, especially with a large audience. But yeah, other than that, those are some of the highlights I can say. But if I'm gonna be brutally honest, I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it. It was about 2 hours long, and I felt the 2 hours. Joker 1, I feel like, is leagues above this movie, like leagues above, because I understand what they were trying to do as far as diving into the psyche and trying to. I would feel like they're trying to separate Arthur from the Joker, like two different personas or whatever. That was like kind of the main theme, and it almost was like he himself was trying to kind of break away from it too for some reason. But it was just, I don't know, maybe it was too artsy at some points in time, and there was a lot of things that didn't quite make sense. So I'm interested to see how many people are gonna do Joker 2 explained, ending explained videos. It's gonna probably be a lot of them, and those gonna do some numbers for sure. Right. But just judging off what I saw, like I said, I can give it kudos for how it was directed and editing, and I feel like that was top tier, but the story was just lacking. It wasn't as interesting as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more interesting than that. And it was too many things that were left ambiguous to the point where I thought something might have got explained, but nothing really was explained. For example, this might be a hot take. I don't know. It's the way I feel about Harley Quinn. I'm not 100% sure that she was actually there. It was a couple of things that happened in the movie where she was allowed to do things. I'm like, they wouldn't let her do that. I mean, that's no way. Like that's crazy. Like she was doing things with no resistance. Right. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. Yeah. And so I'm kind of waiting for things to get revealed, and they just don't reveal it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of it is left to the audience. I'm usually kind of I usually fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I gotta figure it out myself. But it was just too much. Like, I'm like, this character is heavily involved, and I'm just unsure.
Okay, so all right, that was a lot.
I know,
A lot to unpack with this one. But so for me, so the first act of the movie, I just did not like. I was like on my way out, bruh. Then the second act and the third act, I enjoyed.
Okay,
I actually enjoyed. I'm infamously a non-musical lover. Like, I hate musicals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that part of it and just how they kept like putting in the music, like I feel like they was kind of like shoehorning it in, like just forcing it a little bit. You know what I mean?
It was a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of music involved.
Yeah.
But as far as like the plot, and like you said, Todd Phillips, excellent. Joaquin Phoenix, excellent. Lady Gaga did way better than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen her in a couple other things, but full length movies, and she's actually like the main character of it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen one yet. I don't know. It maybe went out there, but I haven't seen it, and I was surprised that she held it down like that. But like Bryce said, it was just kind of like all over the place at first. I didn't like they had a lot of ends that they didn't tie up.
Yeah.
But I also feel like it was them basically saying this is it. Like there's not gonna be no more Jokers in this universe. You feel me? And you'll see what I'm talking about at the end. So like what I liked about what I didn't like about the first act, I think, is because I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what they was trying to do, and then once I seen the full movie, I get it. I get it, and I can find a way to enjoy that. But like I said, like I was telling you, Bryce, a minute ago, like this movie, like he got away with the artsy stuff in the first one. Like it was a great movie. Don't get me wrong, great. I loved it.
Yeah, for sure.
This one, I wanted to see some Joker shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like
it was lacking in that department.
Yeah, I feel like Harley Quinn was more Joker than the Joker was.
Yeah, I think so. To add to that, I think I 100% agree. But I think the Joker stuff was supposed to be the psyche stuff. But people, I feel like that as far as him being cunning and smart. Mm-hmm. And when you dive into the psyche, like, oh, he done did something clever, but we're not exactly sure why he even did it. But it wasn't nothing like that. It was just him having these singing moments and like kind of like, yeah.
I got major Gotham vibes from how they were trying to like portray the Joker. Like it's not him, it's more of a moniker, and anybody can like
100%. I got
have
you.
that.
Yeah,
like,
I got
know what I mean? Because the whole movie is him fighting the duality of Joker or Arthur Fleck.
Mm-hmm.
It's everybody wanted him to be who he is, and him wanting to just be Arthur, or him wanting to be Joker is never really like you said, is never really I guess tied up about who he actually wanted to be. He flip-flopping back and forth. And
I feel like maybe he might have made a statement at the end of the movie to kind of clarify that. Maybe, like I said, I don't know though.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I mean. I think and when I was trying to spoil it, I think that was a bold thing, but I don't think it's gonna work for everybody just because I wanted to see some Joker shit, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's a Joker.
Yeah.
That makes it's understandable. It's not a you know what I'm saying.
I wanted to see him be the Joker. And
you got to see a lot more of that in the first movie,
one,
you know
and then a little bit in the in like the, I guess, imaginary, where he was like imagining, like he was kind of more of the Joker in that. And then so the first scene in the movie is like a cartoon.
Yeah, the animation. Yeah,
and
it kind of explains the whole.
I feel
movie.
like that explained it. Like,
yeah.
the Joker is more of like the like it was the shadow.
Yeah,
it wasn't the real person. It's just something that can just jump from person. It's just it's not really a thing. It's not tangible.
I think I like what the lawyer was saying, because he had it's a court case. So his lawyer was saying that it's a lot of trauma that he went through as a kid dealing with his mom, and it's stuff that wasn't fully revealed in the first movie, where they got kind of into detail about it in this movie. So I'm like, oh, okay. And so they do like the kind of like the split thing where, he's been going through so much, he made an alter ego to kind of like step in when stuff gets too tense. And it pretty much finally broke back out in the first movie. And so that was like, that was the case she was trying to plead, as far as like insanity. Like he shouldn't, like, you should look at it a different way. You know what I mean? Like, not just that this is a dude that's murdering 5 people or whatever. So I like that, and I like how they brought in characters from the first movie in the trial, what I wasn't expecting, and I was like, oh, okay, nice to see them again, and how they were asked the questions, and I'm like, oh, that was probably the best part of the trial for me, dealing with Mr. Puddles. Yeah, that was the short person from the first movie. So
that saw the murder, the some stab, bro.
Yeah. So I like stuff. All that worked, but like I said, it was more so something I wanted to confirm as far as him being insane. Like since he was able to create one alter, was he able to create multiple? And it was like maybe a couple of scenes where he talked about Harley Quinn to the lawyer, and it made it seem like it was an alter ego as well, but I'm not sure though. So I mean, might have made it better for me if that was the case, but like I said, I'm not sure. I'm interested to see what other people think though.
Yeah, it was, for me, definitely a lot of uncertainty. Like, just kind of like the first, I feel like they put it together better in the first one, to where you knew, like at the end, you knew like, all right, this part was fake, this was the actual reality. This one, I feel like it was a little bit more convoluted.
Yeah, way more ambiguous, bro.
Yeah, it was like, because it was hard to distinguish between his fantasies and the reality sometimes for me.
Yeah,
you feel me? Except obviously the singing. Like, I feel like all the singing parts was his fantasy.
Yeah,
you feel me? But even like certain, like you said, certain parts, it just seemed like, what, they letting her do this? Like, what's going on?
There's no way.
Yeah,
like I said, I think those were like the little signs for me to be like, yeah, this is not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
and me being trying to make it like, I'm trying to like this movie. So like, I'm trying to justify it in my head, like, well, maybe, she is a psychiatrist, like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, but then like the logical part of me is just like, there's no way.
Nah, bro.
There's no way, bro.
Yeah.
So like,
it will make it cleaner to me too. It would be a better movie if they would have kind of clarified it, because I'm just going back and just, put him in the shoes of Harley Quinn and him doing the things that she was doing. Like, for example, when they're watching the movie, you know what I'm saying, that fire starts.
He did it. If he did it, it would be like some Joker shit.
Yeah. That would have been bad.
Exactly.
Like, so kind of like he's battling with the, with the Joker persona, and at the same time creating a whole new one. You know what I mean? Like the one that actually is infatuated with that one, because I feel like at the end of the first movie, he was in love with the character he had came up with. He loved Joker. You know what I'm saying? He loved that, and I think that might have split too.
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think it's split. I think he's not the Joker. I think that's obvious. To me, that's obvious. At the end, it definitively says he's not the Joker. Even Harley Quinn even walk away from him like, bro, you not the Joker. Like, you feel me? It's bad. Like, I'm not fucking with you. Not even, you said you're not the Joker. It's bad.
Yeah.
You feel me? We broke you out. Like, if you would have just kept it lit with the plan, you would have been a Joker. But you said you're not the Joker. I met you here to tell you that you're not the Joker. And at the end, you're not the Joker, because guess what? There's another nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Slight spoilers, but it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe we'll just consider this a spoiler discussion. Fuck it. I mean, at the end of the day, you might as well, because like I said, I'm not like, I'm interested to see how the movie does, but I'm not really tripping like that, because I was like, man, I was disappointed though. I'll say that I was disappointed.
It had. I'll put it like this. It had titanium bones with paper skin. Like it had the potential to be great. Maybe I'll watch it again when it come out on streaming, and then maybe
I ain't doing it, bro. I'm sorry. I went and done it. I'm done. You want to go ahead and rate it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and rate it.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it the real decent movie. I'm gonna go 6.5 out of 10.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, this wasn't it.
It wasn't
for me.
it.
But like I said, it had its, it's decent.
Yeah.
It's a above average movie. So
I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a real dope 7.
all right.
Because like I said, I enjoyed a lot of it. You feel me? It was the first half I didn't enjoy. The second half the second act I really enjoyed. The third act, I can get over it. It's like, whatever. He's not the Joker. Okay, we get it. Like, all right. But like I said, I wanted to see some Joker shit. And that was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I might have went in lower if I'd have had higher expectations, but I went in with low expectations. So, like I said, I would have been happy to be surprised, but the only surprises were very minimal.
Right. I'm gonna give it a low 7. Low dope. All
right. If you guys checked out the Joker this weekend, are you gonna check it out? If you do, make sure you come back, watch the review, drop a comment, let us know how you feel about it, and y'all can always count on us to come through with a quick review and let y'all know how you feel. So we gonna keep it real with the Real Squad.
Yeah.
But appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all do us that favor. Hit that like, that sub button, and of course that notification bell so you can stay up to date when we drop. I believe later on tonight we will be going live. So stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
But appreciate y'all. We out.
Peace.